Hi there. Sorry about that. I was just taking a drink of water. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on what part of the world you're in. And let me go over to the Hangout. I'm going to share the screen first. Hi there. Sorry about that. I was just taking a drink of water. Good afternoon, good evening. Yep. So we're working fine. Welcome to today's Hangout. Padlock Income back office review. I want to show you a little few things that we've been working on in the back office. I'm going to show you. I'm going to share my screen with you. And I think what I really want to do is I'm going to get stuck in a moment straight into my screen. And at the moment we got 90 people watching. Yep, keep those thumbs up. I'm going to be giving always. I'm going to be giving at the end of this Hangout. After the Hangouts finish broadcasting, I shall be looking in the comments and I'm going to be giving some free leads away. Okay. And I've got a question for you, and I don't want you to answer the question right now. Okay. But I want you to, I'll ask you the question in a moment. That's the best thing is in a moment. I'll ask it now. Why not? No, I won't. I'll share my screen first, and then I can ask the question once I'm sharing my screen, and you can give me your feedback in the comments live in this Hangout. So anyway, fantastic. If you could just give me the thumbs up or say yes, you can see the screen okay, because I don't want to go and start sharing the screen and you can't see me. So let me know you see the screen. I appreciate we're a little bit delayed. So hi, Jeremy. No ref link in the chat tonight. Yep, that's it. Keep your ref links. You don't need your ref links in the chat. The ref links go in the comment after the video, after the broadcast is finished. Okay, in the comments, not in the chat, not in the live chat. So everybody's seeing me fine. Great to have you all here. I can't tell you how ecstatic I am, and I'll show you. I'm going to stop sharing my screen just for a second because I want to show you my little brown face, and I don't know whether now. I'll admit this is a big nose. Okay, I'll admit that. Okay, but I got stung right on the end of my nose by a bee. So that tells you that bee thought I was a flower and it was extracting pollen. Can you believe it? So I got stung on the nose today, but not to worry. But when you've got a protruding breathing air vessel, okay, the bees and the flies love it, you know. The bees and the flies love it. So it must mean that I'm sweet, full of pollen, you know, flowers. So let me share my screen rather than me ramble and talk a load of rubbish. Share my screen. So I'll just hide my screen. And what I do is I come back over to the Hangout, make sure that you can see me. Can you let me know? Let me know again. Give me the thumbs up to let me know. Tell me you can see the screen. And I can actually show you what I've got. So let's just see. Tell me you can see the screen. Tell me you can see the screen. I know it's a delay on the Hangout. Got some free leads last Hangout. Thanks. Yeah, great. Zooming, yes, we can see. Great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight over to Padlock Income. Okay, and the dashboard. Again, this account that I'm showing you is it's like a test account that I use just for demonstration purposes. Okay, now people have been asking, what do you do? What do you actually do with Padlock Income? Well, the first thing you do is once you've registered under someone's link and you've confirmed your registration and you're actually in your back office here, there's a video. There's a video on the right hand side here. I'm going to be updating that video, but you need to watch a couple of little videos. But mainly what you're doing is at the top here, you've got your affiliate link. Okay, that's what you promote with. You've got your affiliate link that you promote with. To copy that affiliate link, all you do is click on that blue square there, and that copies it straight to your clipboard. Okay, and then what you want to do then is go over to its big button here. It says, look, get started here. You know, you click this, click here for quick access. And once you've got started and you watch the videos, one thing you definitely want to do is fill out your profile. Okay, but let's go to the getting started. When you get to the getting started page, you'll come to a page similar to this. You won't see anything on your page for the very first time except a video. You need to watch that video. Okay, once you've watched that video, you'll find that this big green panel will appear that says Padlock 1. You click on Padlock 1, and again, what you see on the left here, you won't see. Okay, when you first come in, this will be blank on the left. You need to watch the video. The video, let me just show, 11 seconds long. The video, 11 seconds. Some instructions in that video. Once you've carried out those instructions, the next thing you'll see is this, once you've listened to the video, you'll see this email icon. You'll follow the instructions. Once you click on that icon, the video tells you 11 seconds for me to explain what you need to do. Then you'll see this icon appear, which is the Facebook icon. So let's take you over to Facebook. Now, I'm constantly updating these. Some of these never work with children and animals or anything like that. Look, it's taking a little bit of time to load, probably because my wife's in the other room watching Chinese television with her mother, and she streams it over YouTube. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to make your Facebook posts. I have a series of posts, and I'm going to be updating them. Again, when you come here for the very first time, all you'll see is the video on the right-hand side of the screen. Okay, if you want to see this content that's here, you need to watch the video. Once you've watched the video, then you click this button, which it tells you to do in the video. Click the button, and you're getting started. There's a little survey that I appreciate if you would help me and fill that survey out. There's 5 questions in there. It's basically to help me to help you. By the answers that you give, and please give honest answers, by the little answers you give, it tells me what the majority of people need to have success online. So I use that survey. It's a great tool for me to help you. Once you've done the survey, you'll see this button appear, the Facebook task. You click on that. That will open in another window. At the top, the blue button at the top, again, watch the video. Look, let's just see how long this video. 8 seconds long, the video. Okay, so watch the video. It explains what you got to do. Okay, or explains what you need to do. You don't have to do anything, basically, if you don't want to. But if you want to have success online, I give you everything that you need. It's just copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. I give you the image. I give you the Facebook group. I give you the text that you copy. And when you've done that, you click on the little blue button at the bottom. You'll be taken to another screen. I'm going to be introducing some new buttons on this pass, which I'll tell you about in a moment. Again, watch the video. It explains exactly what you need to do. There's a Facebook group up the top you can join. If you're not already a member of it, if you're waiting to be approved, you don't have to hang around. You can go to the next task, okay? Because you'll always have access to this. You'll always have access to this. And as you go through the tasks, all you're doing is keep recruiting, posting out your link, putting these advertisements out. It's free advertising. It's free to join Padlock Income. And as you start to build your leads in your you get leads into your system, they will turn into directs, and in turn will turn into some money for you. But I'm going to come back to the dashboard. Okay, I'm going to come back to the dashboard. So where do you get started? You get started right here. You just click this button. Once you're in, click that button, get stuck in. It's not training. It's not training. Okay, I don't train you to how to make an advertisement. I don't train you how to find Facebook groups. I don't train you on how to write copy, or I don't train you how to do follow-up emails or anything like that. All of that is done for you. All it is copy and paste. Copy and paste. And as you get your head into it and you get a bit more experience in it, yeah, of course you can be a bit creative if you want to and do your own posts and things like that. But I ask you to do my posts that I put there because we know that they convert. So I'm coming down the screen, and what your calendar here, okay, you've got a calendar. On that calendar, it's like today's Hangouts there, you click that, it'll take you straight to the Hangout, okay? So any events that we're doing, any Hangouts that we're doing are on that calendar, okay? And if you want to find the replays, down the left-hand side, Hangout replays, how-to tutorials, okay? So if you want to find out a little bit more, things that you want to find your way around, there's videos in there already. So let's just have a quick look. You've got videos in here that says having trouble logging in. Video, watch it. It's a couple of minutes long. Finances. Want to know about your finances? There's a video there for you. Understanding padlock number 1. There's a video there for you. Adding funds to your account. There's a video there for you. Moving from padlock 1 to padlock 2. Okay? Video there for you. Forgot my password. Video there for you. extra 12-hour pop-up. If you see a pop-up that says, you know, you've had your 24 hours, do you want another 12 hours? There's a video there for you. People send me personal messages on Skype, and there's videos. Send me personal messages on Facebook. Please don't do it, because if you haven't got the time to go through this website and click a few things that it says there, plain English, okay? Admittedly, your English might not be your first language, but I'm sorry, but the site is in English. You know, how-to tutorials, okay? I'll be adding stuff here all the time. I'm in touch with the people that run the help Skype room. I'm in touch with the people that are running the Skype rooms and the Facebook group, and they're telling me, oh, these are the videos you need to make. These are the questions that we're getting asked, and I'm making the videos, okay? Now, one video, it's not my video, keep out of Facebook jail. It's about 12, 15 minutes long. Highly recommend that you watch a video like that. I'm going to find some other videos about Facebook jail. Those of you that don't know what Facebook jail is, go and watch that video. I have a Mac, Apple Mac computer, so download it. All the videos that I make of downloading images are through a Mac, and there's a video here, and a member's sent me one, which I'm gonna upload into when she gets around to editing it for me. But I should be putting another video in there of showing you how to download the images if you've got a Windows machine. Okay, so there's a how-to video for you. Everything you need is here. You just have to take a little bit of patience, take a little bit of pride in your business, and go and just do a little bit of investigation. Okay, the videos are there, couple of minutes long, these videos. And coming down again below this video, you'll have the amount of directs you've got, how many free leads, how many free directs you've got, and how many paid directs, and how much commission you've earned. This one where the light bulb is not, that's still under construction. We're not going to be launching that probably for another month or so. Okay, but we've added a few things down the bottom here. We've sorted out the leaderboard. Okay, it's very interesting, the leaderboard. You've got the leaderboard and the top earners. Okay, and it's very interesting that the people that are doing the best at bringing in the recruiting are not the best people that are earning. You know, so that tells you something, doesn't it? You know, because what we got there, my name will be removed from here eventually, because I don't want to be included on the leaderboard. Okay, so I'm going to get myself removed, but you can see Barbara Rowley is the second top earner, and then we've got Melvin, John Way, Clive, Marussia, Carol, Peter, Joe, and Karen at the bottom there. So, and you see that the lead of the top earners is not necessarily the people that are bringing in the most people. Okay, so that I'll explain to you a little bit about that in a moment. And we've also added this, okay, recently, well, today, and that is basically this first list you see, the top conversion sources, is 13. I'm going to come back to this. Okay, I'm going to come back to this in a moment. And then down the bottom, you've got the recently joined. And as you can see there, it's got their name and where they joined from. You can see that one's come from Google+. That one's come from a direct link. That one's come from Facebook. This one's come from a direct link. This one's come from YouTube. This has come from a banner advertisement, a website, which I'll be covering again. I'll be talking about that in the banner section. Once I get it done, it'll be ready next week for you. This has been a direct link, a Google+, a direct link. Now, these conversions, okay, these conversions are people that are converted into a direct. This is for the whole site, okay, the whole site. So it's not the people that just happen to fill out the landing page, okay? This is conversions of directs, okay? Now, what I want to do is let me come back to the Hangout, because I want to talk to you about conversions. So let me see. Good. Now, I can tell you this. I'm going to have a swig of water. The weather in the UK is just brilliant at the moment. It's like living in the tropics for us. Appreciate it might not be as hot as the tropics, but you know, we're 70. I think it was 70, 77, something like that today on my car. I think it was 70, 71, 69 this morning. I went to the airport, took my sister back to, she was going back to Italy. She was staying with us to help Jess with the baby, my sister Joan. Thank you very much, Joan, for coming over. She's gone back to Italy, so I was on the road 2 hours to get to the airport, 2 hours to get back, stayed in the airport for an hour, so pretty whack today. A lot of driving, you know. I don't envy people that drive for a living. I really don't. You know, it's hard work, I must admit. Right, I just want to talk to you about conversions, okay? And I want to, first off, I know some of you what I'm about to show you have seen before, okay? And I want to know if this relates to you, okay? If this relates to you. Most people, what they do is they have what's called a landing page. Some people just have, you know, they go and find a product, okay? They find a product, whether it be they join an affiliate program, whether they join an MLM, or whether they join a rev share, or doesn't matter what they join an internet business where they want to work from home. And sometimes that business will give them a landing page. Sometimes it's a capture page. Basically, a landing page is somewhere where there's a couple of boxes on there normally. Okay, one for a name, and then one for an email. Okay, and you know, some people, that's how what they do is that's how they promote their business. Okay, so if you're looking at this thinking, well, what's a landing page? A landing page is basically a place where you have a link and you send somebody to a place, a bit like a shop window, okay? And you want them to come through the shop. You look in your shop window, you want them to come through the door. Your landing page is normally your shop window, okay, on the internet. You want them to look at that, and what you want them to do is to step through into the door, which is basically they give you a name and an email address, or sometimes just an email address, okay? Now, what happens when somebody fills out that page, okay? They're added to what's called a list, okay? If you've been around for a while, you'll know that there's an old saying, and it's been knocking around for years and years, and it's 100% true, it's 99% true, that the money's in the list. The more people you have on the list, the more chances you are of making money. And it's a bit like if you imagine having a shoe shop and you stuck it in a field, then you're not maybe going to make that much profit, because there's maybe the odd rambler that will walk past and maybe buy some boots off you. But if you stuck that same shop and put it in, say, downtown New York, or in Oxford Street, or in a local shopping mall, then there's a lot of people, the footfall, there's a lot of people going past the shop window that could likely to come in, okay, and which is on the internet, that's your list. Now, the problem is with lists, people tend to, when they put their name and their email address in, is they give you, I'm going to say, a bad one. Okay, they give you a bad one, and you end up with a big long list of people that never buy anything from you. Okay, so you need to separate your list from your buyers. Okay, it's great to have a list, but they don't, and it's proven. You see, it's proven there on that dashboard that I just showed you. There could be a big list builder, but not a person that's making loads of sales. There could be a person that's doing has a small list and making more sales. So the money's not necessarily, it's not in the list. It's in the buyers, isn't it? It's in the buyers. It's in the conversions. It's in the people that actually move from this side over to what I call the buyers. Okay, the buyers. You know, we would call them in Padlock, we call them your directs. Okay, we call them your directs. These are your leads, okay, because they just put their name and their email address, and sometimes they give you a bad email address and they don't do anything. Our system is designed to sieve out this. It's a bit like a gardener with one of them big sieves. They put the dirt in, or the soil in there, and they leave the stones, the bit that they don't want, they throw it away. Okay, now, what we do inside Padlock, yes, you get a landing page. You get people come onto your leads. When they're on there, when they're on your leads, or whether they convert into directs, but you have a button that you can download. You can download all the people that come through your landing page, and you can do what you want with them. You can import them to your to another business. You can import them into GetResponse, Aweber, GVO, into your Zookle account. There's all places that you can import them if you want to market them other businesses. That's entirely up to you. I don't believe you need to do that. You can if you want to. You can download them. They're yours anytime. It's free to join. It's free to build a list. Okay. You can stay a free member, not actually earn any money, and not actually pay out any money to use this system for building a list. So I don't know of any other system that gives you a funnel for you to build a list and then give you the ability to download that list and do what you want with it. Okay, so you get that ability. I can't show you that in the back office because if the screen that's on, personal emails, but I'll tell you where it is. Okay, so you have your list. This is what in a natural business, okay, that's what happens. Okay, some people, and then what happens, what we do in this system is we send out an email to all the people that came through into the list. We send them an email to try and get them to convert over to this side. Okay, we want them to be on the leads, but what we want them to be is we want them to be in this list of directs. They're action takers. We know that they're doers. You know, they're not just the tire kickers, or they're not just the people that give out bad email addresses. Because some people make a hobby of filling out landing pages. Can you believe that? Some people make a hobby about fill out a landing page and then complain about the business, and they do reviews on it. You know, they do a review on it. They don't know nothing about the business, and they do a review on it. And what do they have? They have advertisements on their review, so that they're trying to piggyback off of somebody else's hard work to try and earn themselves a quick buck by slagging somebody else down. You know, but that's the internet for you. Okay, so we want them to. We've got the system. Okay, that once the lead comes in, we try to convert them over to this side, and that's called a conversion. But the bit that the system's taking care of, okay, there's a load of stuff that the system's doing. What you've got to do is you get called a ref link, okay, which I showed you at the top of the dashboard there. You get it'll be Padlock Income, okay, be Padlock Income, and it'll be /, and there'll be a number on that end, depending on what your number is. That's your link. Now, all we tell you to do, or all I tell you to do, is go and put that on Facebook, go and put it on Google+, go and put it on Twitter, go and put it on YouTube, go and put it anywhere you like, okay? But if there's steps, if you don't know where to put it, I'll show you where you can put it. But you can do it all yourself if you want to, if you really want to, you know? There's no hardened rule here, but if you failed in the past, then at least try my way so that I can show you that you can have success. Now, I can tell you what a lot of people do, and tell me if this is you. They'll sit on Facebook. That's probably the biggest place where people sit on Facebook. They'll join hundreds of groups and they'll make posts on Facebook. Okay, they'll make a post on Facebook, and that Facebook, like I tell you to do in the back office, that Facebook post will have their ref link in it. So I'd like to know how many people actually post out on Facebook. I'm just going to go over to the Hangout and to see how many people that are watching this this broadcast now, how many people watch, how many people are actually posting out on Facebook on a regular basis. And the other place that they do is Google+, maybe. You know, they might put adverts on Google+. They might put adverts on, sorry, that should be that way, YouTube. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know whether you can see that because I'm not looking at the screen. So I do 60 posts a day. Okay, 60 posts a day. Now, okay, yeah, so you can see. I'm just going to minimize my thing here so I can see the chat as well. So people are putting their free advertising. Free advertising. They're either doing Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn. You know, there's so many places that they can be doing. But I can tell you something, you know, LinkedIn, I don't know how we're going to put a LinkedIn. I'll just put L like there. That'll do for LinkedIn. I can tell you something that most people have no idea if their advertisement that they're doing or the work that they're doing is actually converting for them. Okay, they have no idea. What they do is they sit and post and post. There's no tracking. They haven't got a clue. They just think. And do you know what they do? Do you know what? This is bonkers. What a lot of people do. They spend 80% of their time doing what gets them 2% of their conversions, their sales. I'm going to say sales. They spend. Can you believe that people would do 80% of what gets them 2% of their sales? How many people have been trying to make money working on the internet, and they say, Why is it don't work for me? I'm out there, I'm posting every day, I'm doing free advertising, I'm buying banner advertising, and how many people say that they're really active watching this hangout? How many people that are active in promoting businesses time and time again and never really see that that success, never see that thing where they can say, you know what, I'm earning 10 grand a month now, $1,000 a month. How many people watching this hangout could say, yeah, I'm earning 10 grand a month, I'm successful? Or how many people that are watching this hangout do everything and say, I don't understand, why is it I'm not getting the success? I want to know what it is that you feel. Well, not that you feel. So look, we got okay, Jeremy. Then it's just started with Jeremy's Padlock 1. I don't know what Nancy's going on about there. Sue still says not. I don't know what this is. I am. G Plus and Twitter in Padlock 2. So look, I'm asking a question. How many people have joined a business in the past, put all the effort in, and yet don't get no success? How many people have done that in the past? And yeah, you might get a little bit of success, but in general, you have to keep looking for another business because you think, oh, I don't get any success in the business that I'm doing. Maybe I'm speaking Chinese here because nobody seems to be answering me. They're just talking to one another, you know? So, you know, what I'd like you to do is at least concentrate on what I'm saying. Because what I want to try and do is I want to try and make a point here. I want to show you of what the Padlock Income does for you, okay? I want to show you what the Padlock Income does for you. Still waiting for success, Rick says. What everyday Facebook and Google Plus Shelley's doing. I'm not sure what I have. I have success before, but with the Padlock system, it's much more. It's more and more, okay? So I joined and didn't get any money. Don't know what that means. I've joined and didn't get there. We are Jeremy, most be the delay. No tracking. Me, but no success. I did a lot of times, okay? People do 80% of their work getting their 2% of their results. And I want to show you, I want to share my screen, okay? Let me share my screen because in Padlock Income, what we put together for you is second to none. It's second to none because I've put a system together that we do all the tracking. And if we go to the dashboard, let's go to the dashboard. Okay, let's find the dashboard. And we got this list at the bottom here. Now, top converting sources. Okay, top converting sources. This is for the whole website. How many of you have heard of Telegram? How many of you have heard of Telegram? Okay, it's an app that you put on your phone. How many have heard of Telegram? Probably not many, but it's getting great success for some people, and I can tell you I'm one of them, and I'm going to be doing training on Telegram and showing you how to use Telegram. So I'll ask, does anybody know what Telegram is? How many people know what Telegram is? Hangout. Never heard of it, never heard of it. No, not me, no, never heard of it. There you go. So you see, what we've done is we put the statistics, let's get rid of this page because I'll keep going back to that, put together statistics to show you where the highest conversions are. How many of you people sit on Twitter or Facebook? How many people? So if I come back to Facebook, I want to know how many people actually sit on Facebook all day, okay? Or a lot of the time, making lots and lots of posts, sitting on Facebook, jumping in and out of rooms, talking to their friends. So how many people are using Facebook on a daily basis? How many people are using Facebook on a daily basis? Okay, let's see. I'm using it. No idea, JR. So we're a bit delayed here. So I want to know how many people. Just say, yeah, Facebook. How long you spend on Facebook a day? You know, do you spend an hour on Facebook a day? Do you spend 3 or 4 hours? I don't know about you, but most people have a mobile phone with Facebook as the app, as the plugin, okay? So Facebook daily, Facebook daily, Facebook daily, Facebook daily. Look at these comments, Facebook daily, Facebook daily, Facebook daily. Now, how many of you sit on YouTube? How many of you sit on YouTube in a daytime? What do you do? You say, well, how can you sit on YouTube? How many are using YouTube as a marketing tool? Some people saying 3 hours, 30 posts a day. What's this? Telegram, question mark. No, so I'll be telling you about Telegram, okay? Facebook on a daily. Never on YouTube. Never on YouTube, as Graham said. How many of you are sitting on YouTube like it's a social media site, because that's what it is, like you do on Facebook? You're probably not using. I do most of my marketing, well, I'll not say most, I do a big proportion of my marketing on YouTube for free. Let's go to the Padlock Income. Facebook conversions, people that came from Facebook that converted into a direct for the whole company, for all the people that are in this business promoting on Facebook, 1.5% of the conversions come from Facebook. 10% comes from YouTube. 9%, just over 9% is coming from Google Plus, Twitter. Facebook's at the bottom end of the list. And yet everybody's sitting on Facebook. And this is what I want to open your eyes up to, because I'm going to stop sharing and I want to bring you back here, because this is what I want to open your eyes to. It's because people spend 80% of their time doing the stuff that gets them 2% of their results. Now, we put the conversions in here, and I'm going to show you that again in a little bit in more detail. And I want to talk to you about the conversions, right? Is because I want to flip these numbers, don't I? This is what we got to do. We got to get you doing 2% of the work that's going to get you 80% of your sales. That's what we want to do. Okay, I want to show you how to use social media properly. I want to put it all together, and everything that we're doing inside Padlock Income. First off, we're doing Facebook, okay, because I know everybody's on Facebook, but we're going to be introducing YouTube. We're going to be introducing Google Plus. We're going to be introducing Telegram. We're going to be introducing stuff that you probably never even thought of. Okay, never really used YouTube. And I could ask you this: how many people think that YouTube is a form? You don't have to upload a video. How many people know that you can go and get into conversations with people like you do on Facebook, and making comments on other videos can get you conversions? You know, I'm going to show you this stuff. I'm going to show you how to turn these social media sites to your advantage in the back office of Padlock Income, and it'll be free. It'll be free because I'm going to put the important stuff in that first padlock. That first padlock, I'm going to be showing you Facebook, and I'm going to be showing you banners. I'm going to do banner advertising with you. I spent $4 on banner advertising, and I want to show you something. I don't know if I can do it. Let me see. Right. So if I go back to the dashboard, let me come back to my here, and I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, share my screen. And let me just tell you what we've got going on inside Padlock Income, because I want to get you the success, okay? And the only way I can get you the success is, first off, I needed to collect the data. I needed to collect the data from everybody. And basically what we did, we held back these conversion sources until we started collecting the data. Now, today we've added this today, okay? The front end of it, showing the front end of it. Now, so this is just for today. Okay, these stats are going to change on a daily basis. Okay, and if you want to look at what your personal stats are as well, if you see it says click here, click for full list. Okay, so you click that. Okay, when you're on the dashboard, at the top is the conversions for everybody. We just literally added this a few hours. As you can see, it's all at zeros, which it will be. So it's got to start populating and going forward. This top conversion sources was added this morning. Okay, so that's collected the data over 1 day. Down below, my conversion sources, that will be yours, obviously, because it would be your account that you'd be in. I'm going to make a video here. This is the wrong video. I should make a new video and show you how this all works. Okay, but can you see that people that are giving out their direct link, are getting 0.1%? Criminal. They're obviously giving out their direct link in the wrong way. And I want to show you inside Padlock Income how to give out your direct link, how to talk to your warm traffic. These are people that you know, unless, of course, you're spamming them and you're giving out your direct link. I don't know. But that's an appalling conversion rate. 0.1% of people that give out their direct link are not getting, it's just, I can't believe it. YouTube, look, YouTube, since we've been talking, YouTube and Telegram are top. Facebook, 1.6. I don't know what it was a moment ago when we were looking at Facebook. Okay, so you see what we got there. So we got Telegram, Google Plus, and Twitter at top of the list now. Okay, so Facebook is not even in the top. It's not in the. It's what, six on the board. 6. It's crazy. So these stats will start to settle themselves down, and they'll start to populate for you. Okay, so let me go over to PowerPoint because I want to show you. Let's just make this nice and big. We've added some stats now. I've had to do screenshots because obviously there's personal information. Imported contacts, for those people that imported contacts, we've added a few more things for you. That is how many emails was opened. So as you can see, this person here, I've blocked out all the names in the emails, as you can see in the middle. They opened the email 4 times, okay? Didn't actually click the link in the email, okay? Which was very bizarre. Didn't click the link in the email, but they came to be a lead, okay? They came to be a lead, and they got a green tick there. They became to be a direct. So you'll be able to see that. If you go to imported contacts, you'll be able to see that, okay? Then we've added them extra stats for you. We've also added some statistics, okay? Statistics for your open rates, okay? So you've got how many emails were sent. This is for your imported contacts, what the open rate was. So, so the percentage of what the click-through rate was and what the conversion rate was on your stats. Also, what we got in your My Directs now. If you go into My Directs, if you've got any directs, that is, all your directs will be listed columns, and it will be at the top. Okay, so you'll have the person that's got the most directs. So this person here on this line here, which says the 31st of May, I can't show you their name and their email address, okay, but they're on level 2. Okay, so they're My Direct and they're on level 2. Where did they come from? They came from YouTube. Okay, so they came from YouTube. And how many leads do they have themselves? Okay, so you can see what your downline, what your directs of how many people they got. We're not going to show you their names and email addresses of the people that they've got because that's their business. But we're just showing you that your team below you, how many people they've got in their team. Okay, how many leads they've got and how many directs they've got. So obviously you're interested in directs. This person here has got 131 directs, this one's 65, this one's 60. Okay, so it sorts it from the high number at the top, and we're looking, the directs is the number that we want to go by. You see, we want to go, and obviously you can go through. This is just a screenshot, so I can't click on it. You can see in your padlock 1, your padlock 2, padlock 3, 4, 5, and so on, depending, what your team is on. Okay, so you'll see that in your My Directs tab. So let me just come out of this, and I'll minimize this. And if I go over to where will you find this information? So from the dashboard, okay, so from the dashboard, if you look down, there's a left-hand menu here. If you click on directs, that screenshot that I just showed you, that's where you'll get that information, okay? Imported contacts, that will tell you how many, how many people have actually opened the email, clicked the email, and all that sort of stuff. And if you go down a little bit further, you'll find that in the statistics here, there's imported contacts, okay? Imported contacts, that will give you the percentage and conversion rates in a percentage form. And if you click on this button for more sources, there's a lot of stuff I've got to share with you. Everything that's in this list down the side here, I'm going to be showing you how to promote your business for free in a lot of this stuff, okay? Some of it's paid stuff, but there's a lot of tracking that we're doing and we're going to be covering down this left-hand side. And it just goes on and on, okay? The list is humongous. That's down that left-hand side. Now, what did I want to do? I wanted to show you Telegram. Telegram is it's a bit like a WhatsApp. It's a chat system. Okay, it's a chat system. I highly recommend you sort of go and check it out. Okay, it's just an app that you download to either your Android or your iPhone or whatever. It's an app that you can use. You can use it on a Windows phone, as I say. You can use it on an Apple's device or an Android. I've got it downloaded for mine. Basically, it talks to your contacts, gets all your contacts, like all apps do. You can import all your contacts in there, and you can start building up your list, your contacts in there. And you can, there's all sorts of stuff. If you go to this page, it's telegram.org, okay, telegram.org. Just look at it and have a read through what you can do, you know, so you can create groups with 5,000 members, okay, on a lot of apps. You know, if you're using Skype, you can have, what, 300 people in a group, so you can create groups. And I'm going to be showing you some stuff how to use Telegram in the back in Padlock Income, okay? It's all free. All the stuff I'll show you is completely free. You don't have to pay a penny to get it, okay? The stuff I'm going to be showing you in Padlock 1, I've got some really interesting stuff that I'm going to put in Padlock 1. Now, I wanted to come back to the screenshot because there's a question I'm going to ask you. I want to ask, now, I'm not saying we're going to do this, okay? I want to ask the question. And that is, you see, you've got your directs, okay? What do you think if I gave you a tool, and I'd like to, I'm going to see what the majority of their feedback is, where you can change the sponsor of your direct, okay? So where you can change the sponsor. So I'm going to go to the Hangout and I'm going to stop sharing for a minute, and I'm just going to explain to you what I mean by that, okay? To the Padlock Income, and you're inside. So let's get rid of all this stuff on here, okay? Padlock Income. If you're in the back end of Padlock Income, and you're a person that wants to go through the videos, and you start to build your list up, okay? You start to build your list up. What you end up having in the back office, okay, is you'll have your leads, and I'm going to get a pen that writes because I don't know what's happened with that. So do bear with me. This one. Let me know. Hopefully you can see the screen. So please tell me you can see this. You can see my whiteboard. Okay, so you got your leads and you got your directs. Okay, your lead is someone, as I said to you before, they come to the landing page, which is you get that page in your back office. They put their name and they put their email. Okay, they become a lead, so they're on here. There's a list of this. Could be hundreds on there, could be thousands on there. This will grow a lot bigger than this one. Okay, that's the norm. You can see the board. Thank you. Right now, what we're doing. Let's just say that we're going to call this one. I'm going to call this Mr. A, and I'm going to call this Mrs. B, and I'm going to call this Miss C. Okay, so you've got A, B, and C. So let's just say that these people are on your list. You know, there's Mrs. A, and Mr. A, Mrs. B, and Miss C. Okay, now let's just say that they become directs. They convert into directs. So you've got Mr. A. Okay, then you've got Mrs. B, and then you've got Miss C. Okay, they're on your directs now. Okay, so they'll always be in your list. They'll always be here because that's your list. They'll always be here, but we track what their progress is through the system. Okay, but they come your directs, which means they're in Padlock 1. Okay, Padlock 1. Some people have asked me, what does it mean when you see a -1? A -1. A 1 is they're a direct. That means they're in Padlock 1. If they're a minus, what they've done is they've put their name and their email address and they haven't completed their registration. The minute they complete their registration, they're in Padlock 1. What they need to do to complete their registration, they need to fill out their name and their email address. They need to go to their inbox and look for an email. And there's a couple of videos they've got to watch, and eventually they go through five. We jump them through a few hoops, okay? Because we don't want to just get your rubbish. But when they finally get onto here, onto this side, we know that they've filled out, they've gone through a few steps to get there. Now, let's just say that you've got Mr. A, okay? Let's just say got, I don't know, 8 people below him. Okay, Mr. A's gone out and promoted 8 people. He's brought 8 people in. Mrs. B, she's got actually I don't know, 10 people. Okay, she's ready to move to padlock 2. And Miss C has got 2. Okay, now I want to know whether you would like me to give you a tool, and think about what this tool would implement. Okay, is that you would be able to help. In this case, you don't need to help Mrs. B because she's got 10. So Mrs. B's taken care of. You could say, well, she's doing a great job. Mr. A seems to be doing a great job, but Miss C may be struggling a little bit. Maybe struggling. So you could have, you know, there could be another person that's come from here. I don't know. There could be Sue. There could be Tom. There could be John. There could be Terry. Okay, and that list could go on and on and on. And each one of them, that might have 1, might have 3, that might have 2, that might have 4. And you see, these people, what you could do, if I gave you the tool, is to change their sponsor. Because at the moment, you're their sponsor. Okay, now you might say, why would I want to give away a lead? Why would I want to give away a direct rather? Well, if you gave away a direct, this guy here, he needs 2. Well, you could say, well, what I'll do is I'll put Miss C under him and I'll put Sue under him. He's now ready to go to padlock 2. I will pick up $7 commission. This Miss C, so let me help her a little bit. Well, I'll give her Tom, I'll give her John, and I'll give her Terry. I want to get her 10 people. I want to help her. You know, you don't want to help everybody. You can't help everybody. But there may be that if I give you that tool, actually position your downline. Okay, position your downline. And these people will come in through your link, and you will be able to place them if you want to, if I give you the tool. But I want to know, is the tool worth having? Is that tool worth having? Would you think that the tool is it going to cause a problem? Is Sue going to say, well, I didn't want to be under Mr. A. I joined under you, Jeremy. I want to stay underneath you. I mean, really, you know, so we've got to be careful that if I introduce this placement tool, that it's going to be for everybody's benefit. Well, obviously, Mr. A is going to be happy because you've just given him, you know, Sue and maybe Tom there. And then Sue will be happy because maybe you've given her John and Terry and so on. So there'll be a way of you placing your downline. And really, to be honest, it doesn't really matter to your downline, because obviously if you're going to move them, into different positions, then it means you're helping them. That's what you're doing. Plus you're helping yourself. So have a little think about that, and I would love to see what your comments are. Maybe we'll put a Facebook post up. I don't know, Dean Trumbull there, or Dean, if you wouldn't mind making a post in the One Link family, and see what people think about that idea about being able to place their directs and change their sponsor. Okay, so I'm really, really excited. I want to come back to here, and I want to. I'm not sharing. Of course, I'm not sharing. You was looking at the whiteboard. What am I thinking? I was going to say I'll stop sharing my the screen. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm putting a lot more stuff into the back office of Padlock Income. Okay. Now, what you're gonna be seeing over the coming weeks, because I want to tell you. That's something I wanted to tell you. You remember when we did the last broadcast, the last hangout, which was what we did today? We're Friday, so that would be Monday. So I did a hangout on Monday, and on that hangout, there was 7,750 people that joined up until that date. So that we did 7,750 people was in the system. Okay. Before this hangout, there was 11,116 people. Okay, that's an increase in a week. Of 3,337. Can you believe that? In a week. I did the broadcast on Monday, and that was Monday evening, UK time. So Monday evening, Tuesday evening, Wednesday evening, Thursday evening, Friday evening, 4 days. 4 days. Up until this point, till now, it's 4 days. So what? 3,300, 3,337 divided by 4. That's 834 people a day. 834 people a day. Now I want to share my screen with you quickly before we get to the end, and I want to show you when we launched. Okay, so let's get the calendar. Now hopefully you can see the calendar there. So we launched on the 1st of June. Now for those of you that knew, when I say launched, it wasn't a launch and like any. We switched it on, basically. We switched the site on the 1st of June. And if those of you that joined on the 1st of June, which I think there was about 300 people on that day that joined on the 1st of June, will know that Friday, Saturday and Sunday and Monday was a bit of a disaster because Google never approved our certificate. Everybody was getting this big red screen. None of the emails were getting through. They blocked our server. So it was Tuesday morning UK time when the programmers got that sorted out. You know, they came back to working on, they were working on the Friday, they were working on the Saturday, they had a day off on Sunday. Monday, they were working on the problem. We got the problem solved on Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday is really, I would say, the day that we went live, that we could open the doors for everybody and people would come and they didn't see that big red message, you know. So if we play on the conservative side and say it was Monday, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we're in the 12th day now, the 12th day. So I'm going to keep that in your mind. So I want to get rid of this calendar. And I want to stop sharing. And the reason why I've got to stop sharing, because I've got to look at some numbers that I can't really share live because it's going to show personal data. So I'm just going to go back into Padlock, okay? And I've wrote 12 up there. So I'll put a circle around that. So I'm just going to put days. And I must get rid of that pen that don't work. Throw that in the bin, Jeremy. So we got days up there. So 12 days, okay? 12 days is roughly how long we've been going. And at the beginning of this hangout, there was 1,116 people that had joined Padlock Income. And that was an hour ago, okay? So an hour ago. So if I go, let me just go over here. You're going to have to bear with me while I do this off screen. And I do appreciate that you've got my big red nose on the screen. So now I'm just going to do this. Now, there is, if I do it, if I write it, it's 11,226. 11,226. So I'm just going to put that in my old calculator. Let's come back over to the Hangout because I like to see the whites of your eyes. No, I want to go to not the Hangout. I want to come to the YouTube. So we got what 11,116 minus 11,226. It's 110 people that have just joined this business in an hour. 110. Thanks, Dave. 110 people that have joined this business in an hour. Now, if I take 11,226 and divide that by 12, 935 people a day. 935 people a day are joining this business. 935 people a day are joining this business. Why are they joining? Because it's free. It's free to get into this business. It's free to build a list. Okay? There's no other business that you can build a list and build your business a day for free. This is what this is about. 935 people a day are joining this. Surely that's got to tell you something. There's going to be a lot of tire kickers, but the stats that I give you are people that convert into directs. Okay? I don't even count the people that have not even bothered to fill out the process. Okay? 35 people a day. If you're looking to work on the internet and you've never made any money working on the internet, you don't know where to start, it starts right here. It starts here. Padlock Income. When this video is finished broadcasting and it's rendered itself and it'll be live to everybody, the world, and you people that are watching the replay, this applies to you as well. In the comment below the video, put your affiliate link. Put your link, which is your padlockincome.com / okay, / your number, your affiliate number. Where do you find that? Go into your Padlock Income dashboard, and at the top, you'll see your ref link up there. Click on the little blue square, copy that, pop it in here. And if you want to give a testimonial, want to tell us how if you're getting any success, that would be fantastic, you know. And hopefully we've got 168 people watching, 137 thumbs up. What I'm going to do is I want to get them thumbs up. Obviously, there's going to be a couple of thousand probably people that actually watch this video. I want to see that the views are somewhere near the thumbs up. Now I'm going to give a lot of leads away. I'm going to give a lot of leads away. So if you're watching this replay, give us the thumbs up. 170 people are watching this video live, and yet there's only 144 thumbs up. I want to see, what does it take for you to give us a thumbs up? It does your business good, does our business good, does everybody's business good. Give us a thumbs up and put your link in the comment. Should be, if we got 1,000 views, we should at least really see at least 500-600 thumbs up, shouldn't we? We should see at least a 50% conversion rate. Okay. So I want to say to you, my name's Jeremy Rush, and I want to thank you so much for joining me on today's live broadcast. Now, I can tell you that normally I do 3 broadcasts a week, but for the next couple of weeks, I will keep you posted in your back office of Padlock Income. I'll be doing a broadcast on Mondays and Fridays because I want to have the rest of the week, because I've got a lot of stuff to put in the back office there. Got some really, really exciting stuff I believe that's going to open your eyes up. Go and look at your own stats. Go and look at your own conversion rates. You've got the tools in the background there. We're showing you what the conversion rates are. Make sure you're not one of those people that are spending all your time on a platform, low returns in conversions. If you're not doing YouTube and things like that, I'll be showing you how to do all that stuff. I'll be putting a lot of stuff in the next, well, it's going to keep coming. It's going to keep coming. We're going to have a lot of stuff. And it's not training. There's no training. I show you. I give you the stuff to post. You can make tweets now. I give you a tweet every day. I'm going to be up in that soon. We're going to be introducing a daily task calendar for those people that want to have there'll be a button that you click on, it'll open up the calendar and tell you what to do that day. Okay. And then when you come in the next day, you know, it'll tell you what to do that day. And if you miss it for 5 days, it don't matter, because when you come in, there'll be a task to do that day. Okay. Because I'm going to show you that by the power of numbers, all people doing the same, it's a movement. You don't have football players that go out on a football pitch, whether they're, or soccer, whatever you want to call it in America. You don't have the players that go out and they all get a ball each. There's one ball and they operate together as a team. Scoring the goal can only be done by one person, but the lead up to that goal being scored is done by the team. Okay, and this is what it's all about. It's not all about me. It's not all about I. As they say, there's no I in team. Okay, it's about working together. Yes, you're going to promote your own link. You're going to promote your own link. That's great that you're going to do that, and you carry on doing that. But what we're doing is we're creating a movement. Some groups will be in, Facebook groups, they'll ban us because they think, oh God, there's that many people in the business that are posting into this group. We're going to ban those people. So what? There's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of Facebook groups out there. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of Google Plus communities. This is just the tip of the iceberg of what we're putting together here, or what I've put together with the programmers. Tell you stone unturned. And if you've not had success working on the internet before, this is the place to be. You can start for free, 100% free. You can stay in the business for the rest of your life for free and build a big list and download that list and do what you want. But if you want to turn that list into sales, then you're going to move into Padlock 2. It costs you $10 to move into Padlock 2. $10. But we don't let you move into Padlock 2 until you've got 10 people that are on your directs. 10 directs, not 500 on your list. 10 directs. We want people that convert into directs. When you've got 10, we say, right, do you want to pay your $10 to get yourself into Padlock 2? When you get into Padlock 2, everybody that follows you from Padlock 1, your directs, you earn $7 from. So imagine You move into padlock 2. You pay your 10 bucks. You already know you've got 10 directs that are about to, they'll be following you. And if we give you that tool where you can position, the people may follow you that little bit quicker. When they pay their 10 bucks, you get $7. Okay? But also have directs themselves. And when they pay their 10 bucks, you pick up another $1.50. And that's just the start of it. That's just padlock 2. Padlock 2, padlock 3, padlock 4, padlock 5, padlock 6, padlock 7, padlock 8, padlock 9, padlock 10, padlock 11, padlock 12 are all sales. The first one is just building your list. Padlock 12, you'll be picking up commissions of $2.5 grand and $500 commissions you'll be picking up. But you can't buy your way down there. You have to work through each padlock one by one. And it's not going to be success overnight, okay? It's not one of these things by week next Thursday, you're going to be a millionaire. It's a progress, okay? And I'll tell you, if you carry out the steps, join for free, carry out the steps, you'll get success without doubt. You can't fail providing you're prepared to do a little bit of work and you're prepared to follow my direction. You will not fail. But if you join and you don't even fill out the landing page and you can't even be bothered to watch a video and you can't even be bothered to click a link in an email, you're doomed. You're doomed to fail. You'll carry on failing. It's about time, if you want to have success, say to yourself, I'm going to draw a line in the sand. I'm programmed. Yes, if you want to, carry on. But if you're not getting success in one of those programs, why on earth are you looking for another one? And why on earth are you looking for another one, and then another one, and then another one? You can stay in them, but pause them. Get into Padlock Income, free. Build, you can download that list and promote your other businesses too. There's no other system on this planet that you can join for free and build a list of quality people. There's sites that you can go and join where you end up with 200,000 people on your list and you get no sales out of it. Design first to build your list, then to get your sales. And you only have to do one job, the easy bit. And that is watch a few little videos and make a few posts on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn. I'll show you all the places. I'll give you the post to make. I'll give you the image to do. I'll give you the text to do. I'll even tell you where to post it. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to be in this business. Grandmother can do it. If an ex-plumber can do it, believe me, you can. My name's Jeremy Rush, and I want to thank you very much for watching me today, and I'll see you on the next broadcast, which will be Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye now.